afternoon, I'm Mai Rodriguez, and this is Newsfeed. Preposterous. That's what former President Rodrigo Duterte had to say after he was dragged into the case of the missing sabungeros. That's according to his daughter, Vice President Sara Duterte. Speaking from The Hague, where her father is detained, VP Sara says FPRRD found these latest claims absurd.
Binalitaan ko siya about sa mga missing sabungeros case. And then ang sabi niya, and then sinabihan ko siya na there is an attempt to link him to the missing sabungeros case. So sabi niya that is preposterous. Yes. That is preposterous.
The cockfighters vanished in 2021 during Duterte's term. Some believe the disappearances are tied to his controversial war on drugs. A thorough search in Tal Lake was launched 4 years after the sabungeros were first reported missing. Whistleblower Julie Dondon Patidongan claimed that their bodies were dumped in the lake and tagged gaming tycoon Charlie Atong-Ang as the mastermind behind the killings. Francis Folve tells us out of nearly 100 bones examined by the PNP forensic group, one is possibly a hip bone.
A possible human hip bone is among the bones recovered from Tal Lake. It is believed to be part of 6 possible human skeletons from the 91 bones currently undergoing forensic examination by the PNP. Collecting DNA samples have been challenging because the bones have long been submerged in water and are no longer in pristine condition.
Umaasa naman po kami sa galing at talino at sensya ng PNP Forensic Group. Kasi karamihan po na nandito sa PNP Forensic Group ay trained at dalubhasa po sa medisina, science at sa mga iba't ibang larangan ng examinations, especially po sa DNA examination.
DNA samples have already been collected from 18 relatives of the missing cockfighters, which will be used for cross-matching.
Ang priority po namin ngayon is maka-generate muna ng DNA profile doon sa mga collected po. Kasi po, it would be quite useless kung ipaprocess namin yun sa families pero wala namang kaming family. So sa amin po, ang priority muna, maka-generate kami ng DNA muna doon sa mga specimen na pinasa sa amin.
Napolcom has issued summons against the police officers implicated by Julie Dondon Patidongan in the issue. They were given 5 days to respond. Francis Polbe, Billionario News Channel.
The Cybercrime Investigation Coordinating Center of the DICT has been cracking down on illegal online gambling sites this past week. This includes social media influencers that promote them. In an interview on BNC's Agenda, CICC Deputy Executive Director Renato Paraiso explained the scale of how these sites are promoted.
I think that the smallest or parang yung pinaka-konting followers do sa 20 na yun is like 2 million pa rin. And then we also have a matrix na makikita rin namin yung reach, hindi lang yung following kasi yung iba kasi manufactured yung following eh. Nakikita rin namin, halimbawa nagla-live, mas marami yung, alam mo, konti nga yung following niya pero mas marami yung nanonood sa kanya sa live. So we have a matrix for that also. So we really know kung sino yung mga malalakas talaga. Unang-una siguro, hindi pa nila alam na may vina-violate sila. I'd like to presume that. Second is malaki talaga yung compensation sa kanila. I've heard it's 500,000 per week pag medyo okay ka na, yung medyo malaki yung following. Nung nalaman nila na meron ganyan, yung iba sa kanila nagkusa tumigil. Pero I think also parang naging seryoso yung or parang they took us seriously when we issued that ultimatum na parang government would do something about it, and you know we're not just sitting down and taking this na parang you're promoting something illegal that ruins yung moral fabric ng bansa natin.
A historic step towards justice. That's how U.S. President Donald Trump describes his signing of the HALT Fentanyl Act. Families who lost loved ones to fentanyl overdoses were present at the ceremony where Trump pledged to liberate America from what he called a deadly drug scourge.
Today we strike a righteous blow to the drug dealers, narcotic traffickers, and criminal cartels that we've all been hearing so much about for so many years, and very little has been done. And we take a historic step toward justice for every family touched by the fentanyl scourge.
Trump has imposed a 20% tariff on China, which he blames for much of the fentanyl entering the United States.
I think we're going to work it out so that China is going to end up going from that to giving the death penalty to the people that create this fentanyl and send it into our country.
To mark Peanuts' 75th anniversary, Britain's Royal Mail is releasing 8 new stamps featuring Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and friends with a British twist. Designs include Snoopy and Woodstock as royal guards, Lucy and Linus at the beach, and Charlie Brown enjoying tea with Snoopy. The comic strip by Charles Schulz debuted in 1950 and ran until January 3, 2000, a day after the creator's death. The Royal Mail calls the set a tribute to Peanuts' humor and heart. The stamps go on sale on July 24. And those are the news this hour. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Stay with the Billionaire News Channel. Good afternoon.